Hey everybody, it's Darren here with another Golden Cheetah video, and today we're going to talk about the search and filter capabilities of Golden Cheetah version 3. I'm actually using the November 4th developer release, so it may be a slightly different version than what you're using. You'll see that the search and filtering capability is now in the upper right hand corner of the screen, and by default you get a search box, and you can tell you're in search mode because there's a little magnifying glass and the word search there. The way search works is that it allows you to search for free text, and it searches anywhere in your activity notes. So for an example, if I type in the word flat and hit enter, you'll see I have 294 activities on the left, and when I perform my search I have 3 matching activities that have the word flat in it. And so this is because when I have a flat tire, I make a note, almost always make a note that I had a flat, and so this is a really quick way for me to look at it and see, yes indeed I did have a flat on April 25th, November 10th, and November the 16th. To clear my search, I can hit the little X, and you'll see I'm back to my full list of 294 activities again. Another thing that happens if I do the same thing again, you'll notice if you look over here, the text right now is gray. When I perform my search, you'll see that it says search and filter here, and everything turns blue. This is actually just to tell you that we are indeed looking at filtered data, and this actually will change a lot of the graphs and stuff as well to display only filtered information. The other neat thing is the filter capability, and you can get to that by clicking on that little magnifying glass, and it actually will turn to filter mode, which looks like a little funnel. And filter will actually let you do some pretty sophisticated queries. As an example, I would like to find all of my rides where the duration is greater than 1 hour, and it's actually for duration is looking for seconds, so 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. If I hit enter, and if we go back to our analysis view, you'll see I have 218 activities of my 294 are greater than an hour. If I wanted 2 hours as an example, we'll do the search, I'm down to 107 activities that are over 2 hours. You can also do neat things like combine filters, so I want all the rides over 2 hours, and where, let's say, where my average speed is over 32 kilometers an hour. Now, if you don't know the field name for what you're searching for, and in many cases I don't know what they are either because there's a whole bunch of them there, you'll notice that there's a little arrow here beside your filter. If you click on that, there's an option there for column chooser, and what that does is gives you a whole list of columns that you can basically just find and drag over into that filter. So they're basically in alphabetical order here, except for a couple of the little system identifiers here. But if I want, for example, average speed, there it is there, I can drag it up and it puts it in there, and you'll see the column name is actually called average underscore speed. And that actually holds true for most things that have a space. It gets replaced by an underscore. So average speed greater than 30 kilometers an hour, and where the ride is over 2 hours long. So I hit enter, and you'll see now I'm down to 50 activities in my list. And so that's just a way you can combine filters. The other thing I could do here is OR. In this case doesn't make a lot of sense, but just to show you how it works. So this is going to give me any ride where I'm over 2 hours or my average speed is greater than 30. So I have 180 activities that meet those criteria. The other really neat thing you can do, again with this little triangle drop-down menu, is save any of these searches or filters as a favorite, and you can give it a name. So I can say this is over 2 hours or over 30 kilometers per hour, and save that. So if I clear out of this now, we're going to go back to our unfiltered view of all activities, but now in my little drop down here you'll see that I have a one clicker to get that filter back. If I do that, click on it, it's going to immediately apply that filter. I'm back to my 180 activities there. You can manage favorites to delete them or modify them here, so you'll see I can update or delete this here. So I'm going to delete that because that's kind of a meaningless filter. But that's just a really quick intro to searching and filtering in Golden Cheetah. Hope you enjoy.